Hi everyone, welcome to Leadership Devotions. We look at Jesus' way of leadership with Peter, with John, with Mary, Martha and Lazarus, and in the last module, the sending of the 72 in Luke 10. And I gave myself a challenge as I was looking through scriptures. The challenge was not just to look at Jesus' way of leadership and my own walk with Jesus today, the vertical line, but I also wanted to apply this to the horizontal line of human relationships, leading and being led. Because in real life, we as Christians all have God as the leader, but also people who lead us and people who we lead. And how to apply this vertical principle with Jesus' leadership to human horizontal principles of leading and being led. My name is Harry Hoffman. I've been in Christian cross-cultural ministry and leadership for over 30 years, and this is where I draw my experience and examples from. Let's start these devotions by looking at Peter's call into leadership in Matthew 4. As Jesus was walking beside the Sea of Galilee, he saw two brothers, Simon called Peter and his brother Andrew. They were casting a net into the lake, for they were fishermen. "Come, follow me," Jesus said, "and I will send you out to fish for people." At once they left their nets and followed him. Wow. Jesus calls Peter, who is a simple fisherman, with a simple invitation. Follow me, and I will send you. In other translations, it says, "Follow me, and I will make you fishers of men." Jesus first initiates relationship with Peter by saying, "Follow me." And the second step here is that Jesus invited Peter into a mission. Jesus gives direction with purpose. I will send you, I will make you. So there is both an invitation into relationship and an invitation for a purpose, for a mission. I really love this. What was Jesus' overall purpose then? For the Son of Man came to seek and save the lost. This is Jesus' overall mission. He's now calling a simple fisherman into a mission that aligns, that fits with Jesus' overall mission. I will make you fishers of men. Beautiful. Let's apply this to our own lives. What does that mean for my personal relationship with Jesus? Leadership begins with responding to God's call into relationship with God. Follow me. When you follow, you are not doing or producing anything yet. It's all about relationship with God. And once you have that relationship, at one point you will hear God speak to you about doing. I will send you, I will make you. But the availability and obedience to grow in relationship with Jesus came first, before they had any idea of what fishers of men actually meant and what skills are required for this. So availability before understanding, obedience before skills. Peter and Andrew immediately left their nets and followed him. That's amazing. What kind of leader is being formed here? Peter is not being trained to lead yet. He's being trained to follow Jesus well. Very important lesson. Following well is the foundation of all future leadership roles. Now let's apply this to the horizontal line, our relationship with human leaders and those we lead. Jesus leads our hearts directly, but he often leads our steps through people. And this is where relationship becomes practical and sometimes difficult, because Jesus is not walking physically in front of us, like in the old days. And here I see danger when some Christians are saying, only Jesus leads me and I don't need any human accountability. Or a leader replaces Jesus and becomes the voice of God. These are two extremes that are actually quite dangerous and unhealthy. Human leaders should never replace Jesus. But good human leaders help us live out God's calling in real life. You see this in this image here. God speaks to me, and ideally my leaders help me in this purpose to relate to God and to follow God's calling, the purpose. Same for me as a leader. God speaks to my team members, and I as a leader help them live out God's calling in their lives and their mission, their purpose. So how about you? How do you relate to the people who lead you and the ones you lead? Have you ever experienced a moment like Peter when you sensed Jesus saying to you, "Follow me and I will make you, I will send you"? Fill out these blanks, these dots here. I will send you, I will make you. As you lead your team or those you influence, how do you help them stay focused on the mission you believe God has given you? And as a follower, how do you usually respond when your leader gives you correction or guidance? Leadership with Jesus always includes relationship, direction, and accountability.